Previously on NBC's Poker After Dark. 6 top pros each bought in for $20,000. One by one, they were eliminated, leaving Huck Seed and Gus Hansen heads up for a $120,000 prize.
We got rid of all the bad players, now it's just the geniuses left.
Welcome to Poker After Dark. I'm Shauna Hyatt. With 4 players eliminated, we're down to heads up between Gus Hansen and Huck Seed. Only one of them will walk away with $120,000. Let's play heads up.
Each of these players started with $20,000 in chips. 4 players have been eliminated, and now Gus has $75,000 to Huck Seed's $45,000. Blinds are 1 and 2,000, and Gus is on the button.
Raise. 6,000. Check. 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 Check.
Gus has 2 pair, queens and 9s.
How much is that?
6,000.
6,000? Did you really hit the queen, Gussie?
Huck debating whether or not his king high is any good.
I have the feeling to call you, but...
Trying to get a reaction out of Gus.
Man. All right.
Gus wins the pot.
Do you have it?
I always do.
You always have it? It's hard to lay that one down.
The limit to go on it, yeah.
Blinds are up to 1,500, 3,000. Small blind is on the button with Huck seed.
You flopped 6s and 3s?
Not that good.
Wow.
Big pot for you.
Wow.
You had something?
No.
No? Let me get some chips, I guess. I don't know. I don't have no chips.
Yeah, you can
I
get
have no
chips.
chips to even put in a blind.
Cash plays on NBC's Poker After Dark. Each player started with $20,000.
4.
The winner takes all $120,000 prize.
30, 60. 30. It's to me? Not anymore. In the old days, I never folded a f***ing button.
Yeah. Then you learned that wasn't all that good.
It was actually when I played Daniel Renser in Commerce, I had like 2-3, 5-7, 6-9, and I played every hand, and it just didn't work out that well.
Right.
Just didn't work out that well. Just didn't work out that well. How much do you have left, actually? 30, 40, 50, 60, 72, 76,
37. I still have a fair amount left. No, Gus.
Gus Hansen wins another pot and continues to roll over Huck seed in heads-up play.
10, 20, 34. Wow.
Ace Queen, I saved 1,500 there.
You saved 1,500.
Huck picked a good time to stop limping in the small blind.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. At least we're working in the right direction. At least we're working in the right direction. All right, we're working in the right direction.
One good one so far. This could be it. Ooh, I think I have to call. Yep. Call.
That's it? Oh my God.
Oops.
Don't tell me you have the queen rag. I mean,
No, no.
oh, you have an overcard. You're fine. I mean, you're
It's
good.
not the end of the world.
You're so good right now.
Well, you waited patiently.
I waited and waited and waited for the big pair, and it came. Threw away.
I wasn't gonna lay it down.
No, if you raise and I go all in, you're pretty much trapped in there. You could have limped, I guess.
I could have limped.
But then you still would want to call me anyway, probably.
Yeah, I could have played it differently.
No, that was a cooler.
All these small hands for nothing.
Boom. Whoa, that doesn't
Well,
help.
did that help me or not? Not really.
Sort of. I mean, the 10 ball is working now.
Gave me 4 outs.
Ooh, okay.
Huck wins this pot and
33.
doubles through Gus with a spade flush.
Do you have 30 there?
No, 25, 30. Man, these silly greens here.
Is that 30,
31-6.
31-6? You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of this cash.
Oh, not the cash
30.
again.
1.
That's not
6.
right. You're leaving with no chips.
Yeah.
It's psychological. When a guy has no chips, he just feels like he has no chance.
I chose the wrong time.
Gus has given away the chip lead. Let's see what Huck can do with it when we return.
Welcome back to Poker After Dark. Huck Seed just doubled up when his pocket queens held up against Gus's King 10. The players are almost dead even, and it's still anybody's game.
I chose the wrong time there.
It was the right time, according to Huck.
Yeah, all you had to do was limp and I raise. I'm playing so tight, you could just safely muck that.
I could have done that. I could have done that.
20/20 hindsight.
See here, 25. It's about even now.
Pair of queens for Huck Seed.
I'm all in.
Go ahead.
Jack high, not gonna cut it there.
Let's just chop the whole thing up, Gussie. We settled the other half. That would be, in my favor, would just come out even. Nice.
Tides have turned. That's 3 pots in a row now for Huck.
So who's in your next one?
I think
Huh? Sammy?
Sammy and Chris. Ah, yeah.
Gus looks a bit frustrated. That should help.
10? No.
No.
And right back to feeling frustrated.
Do you have a raise?
I would have, but I was forced to call with the queens.
You can only call with the queens.
Couldn't even raise that one.
Didn't even raise that one. That's pretty tight.
Um,
Heads up, he doesn't raise with
on
queens.
the button, I've never raised, and you've raised almost every time out of the blind. Check.
Gus limps in, trying Huck's strategy.
Check. Check.
Gus has a pair of aces.
Check.
Huck has an ace-high straight here. Perhaps upset he didn't bet his aces earlier, Gus now bets them when they're no good.
Raise it.
Whoops.
Well, didn't look like I played this hand too well. Doesn't look like I played this hand too well.
What makes you say that, Gustav?
I don't know why I laid this down.
Because you're beat.
I outplayed myself again.
Or maybe Huck just outplayed you. Look at the excitement on Huck Seed's face. Huck limping in, continuing to try to play small pots. Kings for Gus. Huck calls with Jack high.
Should have bet big on the river. I could have maybe won it.
Oh, yeah.
Paid you off one time, Gus.
What?
Paid you off one time.
Yeah.
Two and four.
It's 2 and 4?
No, not this hand. Next time I was going up, I'm not sure. 2 and 4 next time.
Check. Check.
That king gives Huck an open-ended straight draw. Blinds are up to 2,000, 4,000. Huck has about 70,000 in chips to Gus Hansen's 50,000. Pair of jacks for Gus.
Very ugly flop.
That was all right.
Sometimes your actions speak louder than words.
Well, for the limits we've been playing, there's been a lot of flops.
Sure, it could easily be 12,000 all in. Or just all in. There's been a lot of skill so far.
Yeah, I haven't done too well.
No, you've done pretty good.
You know what?
It
I'm
wasn't
gonna
for
lay
that.
one down.
If it wasn't for the queens, you're killing me. Well, I got you that one hand.
Yeah, with a bluff.
No. No, you made a good laydown. You made jacks up, or you just bet the ace.
Yeah, found the wrong time to do it. Maybe.
We'll find out. No, I had it. I had the king.
Ever get the feeling Huckleberry Seed's just too nice to play poker? Momentum is squarely in Huck's corner here. Gus is looking frustrated.
Did you ever get
What?
your White Russian? You never got.
Oh no,
You never got that.
that's done. I
Oh,
went
you
back to
finished.
the. I went back to the water.
Back to water.
Huck's all too happy to booze up Gus.
Please raise. Get me out of this pot.
11,000 to 11.
$60.
If you watch closely, you can see the hair growing out of both of these guys' heads.
Gussie, you must have known I didn't have anything this time. Can't have that many hands.
We'll see how long we can go without giving out haircuts when we return. Welcome back to NBC's Poker After Dark.
All in.
Okay, there's a different moves. With 2 3s.
It's 2-5, so there.
If you had fours, you would have called. I could beat 2 fours.
I might have. Okay. All in suddenly.
Gotta do it too sometimes.
That's true.
Gotta use the weapons before they get rusty.
Okay. Okay.
Flush draw for Gus. Pair of threes for Huck. Pair of sevens now for Gus.
I'm all in.
Gus wins the pot.
Good move. Good move.
I don't know if it was or not.
Huck still has the chip lead. Blinds are 2 and 4,000. Button on Gus.
Check. Check. Check.
Pair of kings for Gus.
Check.
$5,000.
Gussie, you just took the lead back, huh?
I did?
Yup.
Pendulum is swung back in favor of Gus Hansen when we return.
Running out of chips again.
You're out of chips. No, come on. You can't put the 25 in there. That's not allowed.
I get the feeling Gus was always the
Did you
banker
get
when he
the
played
title
Monopoly.
again?
Is that a call?
More. Yeah, I was meaning to call. So deep in thought.
Okay. A lot of studying.
Pair of kings for Huck Seed. Sixes full of kings for Huck Seed. 3 sixes with ace king high for Gus Hansen.
Is that the big bet you were talking about the other hand? You could have won it with a big bet?
It's a pretty big bet, I mean.
It is a pretty big bet.
That was a different hand.
That was a different hand. As far as I'm concerned, you could have absolutely anything in your hand. Any two cards. Any two cards. I can beat a lot of any two cards.
At least you've got it narrowed down to that.
Call to bluff. Call to hit. Call to this. Call to that. Wow. God.
I had it.
Yeah.
Gutsy call, though, I mean. It's such a raggedy board on the turn, I could call with nothing easy, I mean.
Yeah. Well.
Huck now has a 2-to-1 chip lead, 80,000 to 40,000.
I had the lead for a short period there.
Did you have the 3 or you had the ace? Or the
Both.
ace 3?
Didn't,
Speaking
didn't
of
matter
ace
which
3,
one.
Check.
Didn't matter which one. They were equal.
Guess
Actually, you
should've
could have
just-
had an ace.
Ace 3, you should have just shoved all in before the flop, had you known, I mean. Check.
Gus has flopped the nuts, a king high straight.
Check. This time I should have went all in before the flop. I had the ace 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not getting paid off with the nuts can sometimes drive you nuts. Welcome back to NBC's Poker After Dark. Gus and Huck have been battling for some time, but with the blinds going up, we're closing in on a winner.
So you have about 40 or so total?
1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 15, 30, 5. Yeah.
No action for Gus's ace high.
Yeah.
A mini raise? 11,000?
11,000.
Gus wins another pot.
$60, $70. Now you got about, you just went up 10,000 almost. 50. Damn, Gussie, you're raising so many hands, man. How do you do it?
That's 3 in a row for Gus.
Well, I can't see a flop, then you just do some funky stuff to me. Make me shake the ace 3 times and you finally hit the straight and I bet.
Yeah, the river hasn't been good for you. The river play.
No.
Before the flop play, you're doing good. All in.
Okay.
Blinds are up this hand.
Now what is it?
3 and 6 still.
Blinds up to 3 and
Okay,
6,000.
now it's getting silly. Now it's getting a little silly.
The silliness continues after this. Welcome back to Las Vegas and NBC's Poker After Dark.
It's funny that you just said that because that's what the producer just said in my ear. Welcome to silly time. And you said now it's getting silly.
Very hard. You didn't see that, right? I kind of flashed it.
No, I didn't. I did not.
Okay, all in.
That was the first one.
Do you have to look at the second one? I mean,
I call.
you got me, but I mean, I actually had a pretty good hand. I had a pretty good hand. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
but either way, if I limp in, I'm just praying you go all in so I can call you so fast. I mean,
I just, I don't even know if I want red or black cards. Red cards, I can't. It's harder to hit up here.
do you want diamonds or not? I mean,
Yeah, diamonds. I have to gamble with 2 diamonds on the flop. I think I can gamble with that.
for sure.
2 picture cards. I can't gamble with that.
This is a big gamble here. Oh, what a flop for you.
Well, the 7 doesn't matter.
Run it twice from here? No.
Well,
7 doesn't really matter. I need a queen.
Queen is an exciting card. That, I mean, King
That
or
kills
Jack
you, yeah.
just kind of ices everything.
Nah, that's not looking good.
Well,
Huck has Gus covered.
Hep. It's a river. Oh, come on, river. How much you got?
all right. I got 10, 20, 34.
I knew I wanted to settle this thing.
34, 44, 47, 48, 49, 3.
49-3.
10, 20, 30, 34, 35, 36, 46, 49, 3. 49, 3.
Just give me back 700. I'm paying you with the cash again.
Okay, I'll give you back 700.
50, 60.
All right. And that kind of puts me back in the lead, I think.
Yeah, kind of. I still have more than I started with, though.
Oh, yeah, and the initial 20,000, you mean?
Yep.
I'll buy a lot.
No.
And just
How
like
much I
that,
gotta
Gus
put in?
Hansen has a huge chip lead.
6,000?
Huck Seed has a little over 21,000.
I'm pretty much in this pot, it looks like.
Well,
I'm getting 2 to 1, right, if you move in?
yeah, but I might just do it.
All right. Barring anything really ugly, I gotta call you. First one's not good. Second one was pretty nice. I probably shouldn't even call this out.
I hope it's an ace.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's
I'm less than a 2-to-1 dog, right?
that's probably a close one. I think you have to.
Call?
Yeah.
A good chance you got an under.
Yeah.
Plus,
Sometimes I have 2 4s.
I think you were gonna fold like real little ones, though, right?
Yeah.
That's what made it tough.
Huck has
Probably
outflopped
not
Gus.
a
He
good
has a
flop
pair of
for me.
7s.
No.
Okay. 3 across.
Flipping coins for 60,000. That's kind of nice for you.
Now Gus has the best hand with a pair of aces.
Keep his pairs coming. The 8 is no good for me. Gus, you're too lucky.
Yeah. I had the best of the hands.
At least I said
That's it.
something.
Gus Hansen is this week's $120,000 winner, outlasting Huck Seed and 4 other top pros.
What did you have? When the queen hit? Did you bluff it?
When the queen hit?
Remember? Check, 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 and then the queen hit and you bet and I thought forever.
What did you didn't call me with ace
King
high?
high.
Oh, you
King
high?
deuce high. I mean, the same thing.
I king queen.
Congratulations, Gus.
Thank you.
Well, that match lasted a long time. Did you feel like you had a good read on Gus?
Not really. Gus was pretty tricky, and he was very pensive. He was hard to read.
Gus, you were conservative during the week, but aggressive during heads up. Was that your conscious decision?
Well, I mean, in the end, or when we got to heads up play, the blinds were fairly high. So, I mean, definitely it tends to favor a little more aggressive play. And actually, I thought Huck played very well during the week, and he actually got the best of me on a couple of hands here in heads up. So I actually didn't mind taking the aggressive route and getting a lot of chips in maybe before the flop. So and a little luck on my side. So it turned out well for me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So with that, Gus Hansen can now add $120,000 to his bank account. Don't forget to join us tomorrow night for the director's cut of this week's table. I'm Shauna Hyatt, and you've been watching NBC's Poker After Dark. Good night from Las Vegas.
Tune in tomorrow night for NBC's director's cut of Poker After Dark.
You're the worst ever.
Can you say that on TV?
Like, what is going on here?
He's the one with no class.
I'm a bad loser, yes.
I would call that one of the biggest overreactions I've ever seen.